Fight Fiends forecasters. We're back, ready to attack on a Tuesday night, 2.5 hours before the first fight of the night. And Tuesdays can be very profitable if you're on the right side of the fight, and they can be terrible. Tuesdays can be terrible if you're on the wrong side of it. Last week, 2 for 5 after a 4 for 5 week and a back-to-back sweep. So this week, I'm having confidence, but we have to pick the spots wisely. It's still Tuesday night. Anything can happen in front of Dana White. Crack one, pour one. Let's have some fun. First off, we got to have some fun. And we got to relax. We got to tone it down a little. No reason to go crazy on these bets tonight. And we're going to talk about the first fight of the night, different content. For this event, a little late, 2.5 hours before this fight happens. My Canadian, Cody, has been fighting at Niagara Top Team. He has a great gym to train at with high-level fighters and coaches. He's well seasoned for this fight, unfortunately. I think he's going to come up a little bit short in this matchup. I would bet the fight to go over 1.5. A competitive fight, first fight of the night. Bound to go 15 minutes. See those judges' scorecards. Either fighter could be UFC ready. They both look seasoned, good at the weigh-ins here. With ever so slight confidence, I'm taking the England fighter, Rafael Gubu, in this fight. Slight favorite, suffered defeat at the PFL. Versus a fighter 10-3. He suffered defeat before on a 4-fight win streak. I think he can survive versus the Canadian in this fight. And let's not forget the Canadians are 2-0 starting off Dana White's Contender Series this year. The Canadians are not going to go undefeated season 9. So let's take the English fighter, Rafael Uchabugu. I can hardly pronounce his name. A lot of these fighters have tough names to pronounce. The next one is easy to pronounce. It should be an easy win. My most confident pick this week, Paddy McCrory versus In-Soo Hwang. This South Korean is a tomato can. He won his last 2 fights by a decision. He does not have knockout power, hopefully. He does not have the finishing upside, hopefully. I think Paddy finishes this tomato can round 1. One of the best bets on this event here. Week 6, Paddy's ready to go. He fought at the Ultimate Fighter. He lost to Robert Valentine. He got submitted in that fight. Valentine would smoke this South Korean fighter, in my opinion. Paddy should be fine and profitable this week. You've seen the money come in. He was a bigger favorite start of the week. Line has dropped seriously in this fight. Money coming in on Paddy. I think he is profitable. Likely finishes the fight round 1. Not much to talk about in this one. If I'm wrong and the read's wrong, I'm sorry. But I got to go Paddy McCrory in this fight. In-Soo Hwang won his last 2 fights by a decision. Not very good fighters that he's been fighting. Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat. He's in the main bet. I'm doing 2 fighters to win on the money line. You know, Paddy's one of them. The other fighter, I'm going to let you know. You might not like it, though. You might not like it. It's not this fight. Thomas Gant, Adam Livingston, 2 undefeated fighters, though. This should be another close battle. Over 1.5 would be a great look in this fight if you're looking at the total rounds. I mean, competitive fight, tough to pick a winner. I'm going with Thomas Gant, but he probably can't. I mean, he has some takedowns and a submission upside in this fight, but on the feet, Adam Livingston can sting Thomas Gant on the feet. And if Gant can't recover, he can't win this fight. He's probably going to get hit, I would say. I don't know if he's a more durable fighter. Both these fighters undefeated, super close fight. Don't put your hard-earned money on this one. All right, there's an underdog coming up that might be worth the risk. This one's a 50-50 fight. If you have a coin, a dollar out back, flip it heads or tails, there's your best opportunity for a correct pick here. I don't got it on this one. The next one, I really like the Polish fighter here. Polish Power from Warsaw, Poland. We're going with Io Barwinski versus Muhammad Ali. I don't think the UFC is going to sign a guy named Muhammad Ali. I don't think the Brazilian Muhammad Ali is that good on the feet. He knocked out a guy by head kick, two guys by head kick actually here that were low level, like 1-6, 7-17. I don't think he can do that in this fight. The Polish fighter won his 6 fights. He's 5-0. He won his 5 fights, all in round 1. Easy work. We've seen Muhammad Ali take Jared Gooden to a decision. Dominated the fight, yes. Against a UFC caliber fighter, yes. He is the favorite, yes. He looks scary, yes. But I like Polish Power in this fight, plus money. I think the bookies got the odds wrong on this one. 100% finish rate, all round 1. He's going to go for it round 1. We're getting 7-1 on the round 1 prop for Io Barwinski. Polish Power here. I'm taking round 1, Paddy McCory, and round 1, Polish Power. Combine that for 25-1. Take them both to win for 8-1. I'm going to smack those 2 bets there. Double trouble. Polish Power. I think he's the dog of the week. Fight Fiends and forecasters. No reason to overcomplicate it. Let's flip back here 1 second. The Discord was mentioning, and they were on to this all week, the Polish fighter, 16-3 amateur MMA. We're betting against the older fighter, Muhammad Ali, who is 4-0 professionally MMA, lacks experience, and he's older. Seriously, I think this is a great bet at plus money, especially with Paddy McCory here. Let's go. He's barking. Next fight, it's now a pick'em fight. We were going to get plus money on Hecker Sosa, Spain fighter, seasoned fighter. Now it's a pick'em fight. Do what you want on this one. Another close fight, week 6. I got to side with Sosa, the Spain fighter, forward pressure. Unfortunately, though, Maxon Lee beat some very good fighters in his last 2 fights. Before that, though, he was inactive, not the more active fighter. Hecker Sosa has been the more active fighter. He's been fighting more over the last 3 years. I think that'll help him in this fight, although he's not fighting and beating the better competition. I still think he can succeed in this fight. It's a close one. The Brazilian on the feet is super dangerous. Maxon Lee, I think he won his last 2 fights by knockout. Super dangerous. I feel like this one's going to end under 2.5 rounds. There was a submission win for Maxon Lee. He opened as the favorite. And I mean, he knocked out a guy 7-2 and submitted a guy 7-1 in his last 2 fights. Sosa's coming off a win 3 months ago against a guy 3-0. And then he beat a guy 10-4 by knockout. So obviously Maxon Lee probably fought the better competition, but he's been more inactive. So I think he might have a little trouble in this fight. Sosa from Spain still has game. Money coming in on him. I got to respect it. But I'm not putting my hard-earned money on this fight either. I'm going with Polish Power and Paddy McCory week 6. Bet them both to win in a double trouble bet. First round freeze. I think they can both win in round 1 as well. So those are 2 great bets this week. Let me know in the comments below what you're doing week 6. We got 2 hours to go. Crack one, pour one, and let's have some fun this week. Woo! Thanks for staying forecasted.